So I'll share some insights now. See, everybody wants to be successful and happy, right? That is a very basic requirement for everybody. So I'll share some insights based on my own experiences. Click J. Space. Yeah. So because I'm a meditator, I know some aspects, the theory and the practical aspects, how a mind works. So at the deepest level, okay, at the subconscious level, all of us want to move towards a pleasant state of mind. Okay, nobody wants to be unpleasant. Everything that we do in life, either we want to be pleasant at the immediate instant, or we want to move towards a pleasant state after a certain point of time, right? You are working very hard now in colleges, so you want to get a good job later. So we want to move towards pleasantness, right? So every action of ours will generate a certain biochemical in our mind. Okay? So let's say we are playing a sport, there's a biochemical which is generated in the mind. So when we feel that, we say, okay, it is good, it is pleasant. Let's say somebody scolds us, immediately there's a biochemical which releases in the mind which makes us feel unpleasant. We don't like it, right? So our life is full of actions, positive actions, negative actions, events which are happening all the time. And we are releasing biochemicals in our mind and feeling pleasantness, unpleasantness. But our goal is to move towards pleasantness. So today we'll look at some of the ways in which we can actually move towards pleasantness in a healthy manner. So you see that table, the leftmost column, it says excitement, high, energy, kick. So I'm sure this is kind of familiar words. Okay, we want to feel excited, positive and excited, right? When we are with friends, we feel excited. So there are good ways of achieving that excitement, that kick, that high. So what are those good ways? We have just seen a video, right? So in that we have seen martial arts, strength training, sports, adventure, bodybuilding, yoga movements, pranayam, sunbath. So all these are good ways, positive ways of getting a pleasantness in the body and mind. Similarly, if we look at, there are other ways also to get pleasantness that you see on the rightmost column, which are negative actions. So they are like intoxicants, drugs, smoking, gadget use, indulgence in physical intimacy, gambling, sugars and junk food, tea, coffee, being a workaholic. So all these are aspects which may also generate pleasantness, but they are addictive. Okay, they are addictive and destructive to our health. So there's a choice to get a feeling of excitement in good ways and bad ways. So which one do we choose, right? It's an obvious answer. Similarly, there's also a pleasant state which has a calming effect. It's not an exciting effect, it's a calming effect. We get that by timely sound sleep. Okay, sleep is one of the most important factors for generating calmness in the mind. If you are not sleeping well, I'll give my own example a little later. So if you are not sleeping well, we are restless in the mind, very unpleasant. Okay? So similarly, there are other ways. Yoga stretches, pranayama, NLS stands for natural lifestyle, by the way. Then there's a tub bath, fasting, nature walk, prayer, gratitude. We started today's meeting with a gratitude. So when we are really feeling that gratitude inside, we feel good. Okay? Similarly, appreciation. You appreciate somebody, you are the first person to feel good. Universal love and compassion. Eating nutritious food. you feel very positive when you eat nutritious food. It need not be a heavy meal, it can be a light meal. Stress-free work and stress-free learning. So these are all the ways to have a calming effect on us. And then there's also something more beyond that. So we are kind of trying to consciously make ourselves pleasant, right? But it doesn't always happen like that. You are going on the road, somebody comes and abuses you, then what do? We react, right? But there is something called vipassana meditation, wherein we don't react that much. I mean, as we go deeper, we don't react at all. But as we keep meditating, we are more and more calm. We don't get angry easily, right? So looking at this chart, as I said, there is a choice that we have to make. If our actions through the day are in the leftmost column, I mean the middle column, if they're positive, then we are not only improving our health, but we are in a very pleasant state of mind, right? So this is something that we have to inculcate as a habit. So this chart I'll share, at a later date. We are definitely going to approach all the colleges. So now I'll give one example of mine today, okay? An application of this. So today I knew that this is a kind of speech that I have not given to youth, okay? I've always given talks in scientific gatherings, which were more like one-way type of things, right? So I was kind of thinking, okay, what should I talk? How can I capture the audience of the youth? So I was not able to sleep properly. So when I got up in the morning, I was feeling low in energy and little restless. Okay. So what did I do? Immediately I did some meditation, and there's something called a spinal tub bath, a small tub in which you lie down, and our nerve endings on the back, they are soothed, so we feel peaceful. Then I took a normal bath, then some yoga movements, and then strength training. So after doing all this, now today you see me, I'm again energetic, right? So I could overpower unpleasantness with the right actions, which are of intense nature, thereby achieving pleasantness. I could have had a sip of coffee or tea, and in one instant I could have felt a little high and better, but I didn't do that, because that is again an addictive habit, which over a period of time it will show its results. So same way, in the past, I can give an example, as I said, natural lifestyle. Okay. So natural lifestyle is about Mahapanchabhutas, the 5 elements of nature. The fire element, earth element, water element, space element. Okay, and one more. So through these elements, through achieving balance through these elements, they are our food and medicine. So I could heal myself of COVID without taking medicine through natural lifestyle. The other name for it is nature cure. People also call it nature cure, but so that is the power of what we have got. This is all Indian science, by the way. Okay, there is nothing Western in this. And they are all time tested. It's nothing new. Millions of people have got benefited by all these techniques. So it is no exception. Nobody can say, no, it doesn't work for me. It works for everybody. Okay? So there's a demo of strength training. Actually, I need some volunteers. About 10 volunteers. Can they come on stage, please? 10 volunteers. Any 10 volunteers? For strength training demo. Please come. Anybody can come. from this side. So those who are seated, I request them to stand up. We are going to do some warm-up. And those who are cheering can cheer, okay? Yes. Come on. So let's start. Just put your hands up in your place and you can start jumping. Come on. Start jumping. In your place you can start jumping. Come on, I'm jumping. You also can join me. Come on, some more. This is a warm-up, okay? Yeah. So, you all are comfortable in doing push-ups? Anybody else? Yeah. Come on, let's do push-ups. You're not comfortable? Whoever is comfortable can come here, please. Come on, quick. Fast. Chalo. Come on. Good. Okay, I'm doing with you. Chalo, come on. Come on, don't stop. Don't stop. Okay? Please don't stop. Very good. Okay, keep doing. Okay, thank you. So, one sec, one of you. So how are you feeling? Good. How good? Energetic. Okay, he says energetic. How are you feeling? Good. Okay. So, we have asked two volunteers. They said they are feeling good just after 20 push-ups. Okay. So if you are feeling low on any day, please don't take tea or coffee. Okay. Just do push-ups, or you can just go out in the sun. Sun is our God. If you sit in the sunlight for 10 minutes, you are feeling high, you are feeling good. Okay, take the help of nature. Nature is our mother, nature is power. Okay?